Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Monarchs will boot it away to start the game. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Appalachian State's offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Swan. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. His 3rd and long from the 45. He's going to run it. Quarterback's got the first. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you can tell they got in there so quick. The offense.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The Monarchs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Nice move there. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Using the quick game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's chat about App State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the field goal unit is on the field. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Roach. At the 35, he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he's got it at the 30.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Hit as he throws. He caught it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Roberts. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to throw. It's Swan. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Using his legs, it's Roberts. just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Under fire. Going for it all. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good. And the field goal caps off this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and a really nice job to set up this offense with good field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Right on the money. Got some room headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Monarchs are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, ODU.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Now on the option. The pitch. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got his man quickly. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pressure coming. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Push down for the tackle.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make 3rd down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Monarchs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Monarchs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
They really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Dropping back, it's Swan. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
He was trying to get it to the 25, but the defense stands tall, and they force a 4th and short. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Makes a grab past the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the 2nd half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. To the air on 1st down. He lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk.
The Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the 1st down marker. On the run, it's Roberts.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to throw, it's Swan. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Strowman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And the Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. The quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job on the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Big fella's not going to make it to the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. That is no good. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game. Takes a handoff. It's Roach. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires on the move. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback.
Got some room to run. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The Mountaineers will try to move the sticks on 4th down. The corners are walked up tight. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Monarchs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Out of the gun, the inside give. Crosses the 30. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Monarchs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the keeper. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to fix.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the...
Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
The Monarchs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. To the ground with the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. You got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Got it in the middle, it's Dozier.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing them because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
To the air, it's Swan. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. You saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Roberts. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Pulls it in. It's Roberts. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man. Touchdown, Appalachian State. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. The defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on first down from the 28. The give and tick, 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 tick. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll pull it on the read. Turns it on in midfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.